We're showing more films than ever at the Utah Film Festival, and I have one of those filmmakers with me right now. This is Landen Erickson. He's the director of Perfect Fit, and Perfect Fit's playing on August 6th at 9 p.m. Landen, thank you for joining me on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me, what is Perfect Fit all about?
So it's about a young couple that's newly married, just out of that honeymoon phase, and they are struggling to find ways of communicating with each other, one puzzle piece at a time.
Yeah, that's probably the best described synopsis I've gotten so far on the show. Well done. You've been practicing? I love it. I love it when people are practicing. So when we actually break down a film, one of the most important parts of making a director's life easier is the cast. How important was it for you to have the cast that you had, and how did you go about finding them?
So to me, the cast was the most important, just because we were filming about in the middle of the pandemic, where we were very limited to who we can cast and how we could cast. So I put out a casting call online, and I had a few people reach out, and we ended up going with a few people that we had. Gabriella, she was from Atlanta, and Chris, she's also from Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah.
So you got all these Atlanteans to come and do it, and it worked out just fine in the middle of a pandemic.
Yes.
Even with the travel and everything, you were able to still make it work. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. No, I told them, I was like, if you can make your way here, we'll love to have you.
Well, I love it. They did it. They got here.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of all the different challenges that come from all this, what were some of the most interesting things that you found in this process? Because again, filmmaking is full of rewards and challenges, right? So what was the most interesting thing for you about making this film?
Well, I knew I needed a story that revolved around one location and very minimal actors. And so I went to the writer. He gave me the script, James Cox, and he's an amazing writer. And one thing that came up through production that really put us in a bind was on day one of filming, our camera stopped working.
Oh, what?
Yeah, halfway through the day, we had no way of getting another one. Luckily, we kind of made plans to do a lot of rehearsing, a lot of blocking for the next day. So we just, on the last day, just threw everything else that we couldn't get the next day.
Oh, wow. So you guys utilized the time really well then. Instead of just saying, bag and tag it because we can't do anything. Like, you know what? We can at least prep. We can get things rehearsed. We can do all the blocking now. So when we are up and running again, we can go ahead and knock this out of the park in record time.
Yeah, time is money.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's really good thinking. I wish a lot of people watch this right now take notes. So when you have a catastrophe like this come and hit the set, and all sets have something that comes up, even the best prepared ones do, but having that as a strategy to say, you know what? We're still going to use our time to the best ability. I think that's fantastic. That was a great way to do it. Okay, again, Perfect Fit, it's coming out August 6th at 9 p.m., but what other projects do you have coming down the pipeline?
So right now I'm in the development of a few short films that I'm trying to get rolling. One of them kind of revolving around the Greater Salt Lake drying up, and just like a dystopian, futuristic, kind of sci-fi.
Now, is that the same thing with the Salt Lake drying up, or is that two different projects?
No, it's the same thing. So it's kind of revolving around the lake dried up.
It feels like it's drying up right now. It's like I go out to Utah Lake and it looks like it keeps receding further and further back. It's like maybe we're in this dystopian future already.
Yeah, it's approaching.
It's getting there real quick. Okay, now how can people say, you know what, I really liked Perfect Fit. I want to have Landen working on this next project for me. How do people first find out about your movie and find out about you and get in contact with you?
Yeah, you can check out some behind-the-scenes photos and stuff of Perfect Fit on Facebook, and then you can go to my website, landenerickson.com. That's kind of where a lot of my reel and put myself out there for.
I love it. You just got it all ready in nice, neat bow for everybody to come and take a look. Say, here's my portfolio, here's my contact, hire me.
Yeah, exactly. It's all there.
I love it. Landen, thank you so much. And when we come back, we're going to be meeting with some more amazing filmmakers at the Utah Film Festival. Stay tuned.
All of those guys just throughout, filmmaking and everything like that, and friendship. I just called them up and I was like, hey man, you're big, you got a beard, need you. Come on set. And they're like, okay.
We had a framing crew right next door that were working on the roof. And so I'd call action and I'd go, yeah, go. Okay, cut on that. And then pick it up on this line.
Always happens the day that you decide to go.
Always happens, yeah, always happens.